Greetings. This is Doc Ock coming at you live and direct tonight from Black Facts Headquarters Central here in Kent, Ohio. We hope everybody had a real good day because we getting ready to throw down today. We are not here to play. Absolutely and resolutely. All right. So, as always, we're going to remind you to do a couple things. Number one, if you're watching on Facebook, give us a like. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. And then make sure to spread the word far and wide. It seems as though Black history has become a topic this year and is now on the news every single night. And we're here to let you know that we're here to not only defend, but to expand, enhance, and disseminate Black historical knowledge that you could never get in college, much less high school or elementary school, all across the globe. So we need your help in doing that task. So please make sure to invite your friends, your family, your relatives, your enemies to come and join us here on YouTube or on Facebook. Appreciate it. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and read our proverb for the night. All right, and here we go. Proverb for the night from the country of Guinea, West Africa, is to make preparations does not spoil the trip. To make preparations does not spoil the trip. And there we have it. Okay, proverb from Guinea. So one of my professors used to have one that he related to us, and that was proper preparation prevents poor performance. And I always like to remember that one and to share it with those fellow travelers on my journey. All right, so we're returning to the book Before Betty, or Betty Before X. Betty Before X, all about Betty Shabazz, otherwise known as Sister Betty or Dr. Betty Shabazz. So we're returning to this book, and we've got a few images we're going to post up here for your perusal. See if that slideshow will play or not. I don't know that it will, but we'll give it a shot, see what happens. In the meanwhile, we'll be reading, and if we have to, we can manually manipulate the slideshow. All right. Betty, Betty, I hear my sister calling my name. Betty! Betty, where you at, Betty? I know you out there somewhere, Betty. Darling Betty. Juanita's whisper floats across the room. She shares a bed with Jimmy. I share a bed with Shirley. When we were little, I didn't mind sharing a room with my 3 younger sisters. Our small bodies didn't take up much space, but now I'm 11 years old. And most nights, Shirley's knees end up in my ribs. Her arms stretch across my neck. The covers mostly just cover her. And it's not sharing a bed that's so bad. It's how Juanita wakes up in the middle of the night every night, needing to use the bathroom, but too afraid to go into the hallway by herself, even though we have a nightlight in our room and one in the hallway. Betty, will you go with me? Juanita's whining now, and her voice is getting louder. I don't want her to go alone or to wake up Shirley and Jimmy, so I slide out of bed. Come on, I whisper, holding out my hand in the dark. Juanita takes it, and we tiptoe to the bathroom. I wait for her outside the door, leaning my sleepy body against the wall. There's a family photo next to me that I can barely see in the darkness, but I knew it by heart because it's been hanging there since I moved here 4 years ago. I'm not in it. It's the first thing I noticed when Ollie Mae brought me home from the train station and took me to my bedroom, which is when I found out Ollie Mae was not just put was not just my mother, but also the mother of three other girls, Shirley, Jimmy, and little Juanita. And she was not just a mother, she was also a wife to Arthur Burke, who had two who had two sons of his own. One was named Henry, and the other Arthur, who everybody called Sonny. So in one day, I went from having one aunt, one grandma, and a bunch of baby sis dolls to having a mother figure, three baby sisters, two younger brothers. Every time I see the photo, I think I really don't belong here. That my mother's house doesn't feel like home. And here's why. Because Shirley, Jimmy, and little Juanita call our mother Mama. And I call her Ollie Mae. Because um mm, oh, because Shirley, Jimmy, and little Juanita look like me, but not fairly, like my sisters, since I was the one trying to keep up with my place here. Since I am the one with a different daddy. Oh, but not fully like my sister, since I'm the one with a different daddy. I spent the first day staring at all of them when they weren't crying, when they weren't looking. Ugh. Especially Ollie Mae, trying to find myself in the arch of her eyebrows, the shape of her nose. I studied the thickness of her hair, her thin frame, and her eyes. Oh my God, she had the biggest, beautiful eyes. They looked and they looked sad all the time, even though I knew he wasn't selling. Um, ooh, sorry about that. And her eyes looked sad all the time, even when she was smiling. Her eyes were always apologizing, like she was telling me she loved me, but in a different kind of way. Like how you make a mistake, like uh, like how you make a mistake that ends up not being so bad after all. Like how you love your train because even though it can make a mess of things, it still takes rainbows and flowers grow. And it only takes her a few seconds to fall back asleep once she's in bed. That's what I want my little sister to do, get in the bed. I'm wide awake now, lying on my back, looking at the ceiling. This is when all of the memories come flooding in. During the day, I'm so busy, I'm too busy with schoolwork or housework or going to church or fussing at Sonny and Henry for the way they teach Shirley and hide Jimmy's dollars, or how they jump out from behind the sofa and were scared little men. Oh, boy, since I got up too early today. Now where was I at? Oh, fussing at Sonny and Henry for the way they teased Shirley and her Jimmy's husband, Dolly's, or how they jump out from behind the sofa and scare little Jamaica. But at night, after I take the Jamaican home business, it's like Christmas in May or June. I take Juanita to the bathroom, and we return to our bedroom. She falls asleep, and I am the one tossing and turning. I am trying to hold on to and returning, mossing and tuning. I am trying to hold on to the sound of my aunt Fannie Mae's laughter and the absence of that fat fruit. It can't. You think it came from all the way over there? Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I'm trying to hold on to the sound of my Aunt Fannie Mae's laughter and the taste of the fruit cobbler and butter pecan ice cream we'd make from scratch. How I'd sit on the floor between my Aunt Fannie Mae's knees, getting my scalp oiled, my hair braided in two long plaits with pretty ribbons on each side. I close my eyes and replay these memories over and over every night, but not only the good memories have stayed. Sometimes, when I'm not even trying to remember, I see those magnolia trees, the blooming white flowers, and the thick brown branches with Negro bodies hanging. A tree can never just be a tree after seeing something like that. I lay on my back, then my stomach, then my side. I kick my leg out from under the covers, pull them back over me, take them off again. Yes, that's should be sufficient. All right, we're going to break off right there. And we'll pick up there tomorrow night with Sister Betty, Betty X, otherwise known as Betty Shabazz, the widow of Malcolm X, who's now also gone to her final resting place as well. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and boogie. It's time for us to get on up out of here. As always, we're going to just give you a couple reminders. Don't forget, if you haven't already, give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our Tubular YouTube channel, our Black Facts channel, you can subscribe now. And you can also, what was the second thing? I forgot. There were two things. Dang. Well, at any rate, go ahead and do your due diligence. We'll be black tomorrow night, and we'll try to get a little more rest in the meantime. Seems as though we're becoming a little restful right about now. Peace out without a doubt. We'll see you tomorrow at noon.